guys, so we're gonna go ahead and knock out like 2 videos in one day. So
do you think they would notice?
I think they're gonna notice. I don't know how, but I think they're gonna notice. We posted a 17 to 21 week pregnancy vlog a while ago. Yeah, go check that out. But on that vlog, at the end of it, we asked you guys to ask us some questions and we would answer them. So this is going to be a Q&A vlog, and we're going to go ahead and answer some of the questions here that we have. Thank you guys for asking us questions. We really appreciate that. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first question is from December D. Smith. How long have you guys been together? And how do you keep your relationship fun and strong? We have been together for over a year now. We have been married for 2 months. 2 months, man?
And how do we keep it? What's the part? Keep it what?
Fun and strong.
Fun and strong. Strong because we communicate. Fun because we're both weirdos. She's a little bit more weird than I am, but I'm kind of cool with it. She's kind of quirky. She's a serious wingman. Like, she's down for anything, even occasional sparring in Mortal Kombat. She's actually pretty nice with Liu Kang.
I like Liu Kang. Liu Kang.
Yeah, she just said his name right this time.
Finish it.
We kind of dig the same thing. We're both kind of like nerdy. I'm a little bit more. Yeah, I'm a little nerdier than her when it comes to like knowledge and intellectual type stuff.
What are you trying to say?
She's a little bit more nerdy when it comes to like sciences and
yeah.
stuff like that. So it's kind of like it's an interesting balance. So
we learn from each other. So he's introduced me to a lot of things that I wasn't, I guess you can say, introduced to before, and I think vice versa. So yeah, that's a good thing. That's one way to keep it fun and strong, is find somebody that you can teach you something, because you'll always learn something new. So the next question is from Calvin Richardson Jr. My fiance and I are beginning to plan our wedding. How did you guys save so much money? Any tips would be helpful, thanks. So we're actually going to do a complete video on our wedding, because we've had a few of our friends outside of YouTube, and then some as well as on YouTube that have asked that same question. So we're going to do a separate video on our 5 top tips or something like that on how to have. LawDog7586.
That's the name? Law Dog? Yeah. That's a dope name.
At what point in the relationship did you start to seriously contemplate the prospect of marriage and babies together? Was there any fear or anxiety about it? I actually thought about that before me and him even made it official, and kind of solidified the fact that I would have a future with him, whether it be marriage or babies, a family, and things like that. So
out of my last relationship prior to Santana and I, it was about 2012, and I reached out to her, and so she was kind of like, she was spinning me for like 2 years, and then she finally gave me a chance. And so for me, it's kind of, as cliche as it is, you know, like you really do know, yeah, when you find that person. And it was pretty much evident, like when I flew out to see her. I was living in California,
he was living in North Carolina,
and yeah, we had dinner. And the dinner lasted way longer than we expected. And yeah, so from there, it was just one of those things like, you know, I really need her to, you know, take me serious, because I'm taking her serious. So, but I liked her way more than she liked me in the initial part. So
the other question was there any fear or anxiety about that? For me, it was fear and anxiety. I don't know if the followers know, but he's the first man I've ever dated. So it was a lot of fear or anxiety, and I wouldn't say so much fear. It was just, you know, I'm gonna do this, then I gotta make sure that this is it. So, but I kind of knew it was it.
No, it was,
for me, I did.
It was no fear for me. It was kind of like, you know, why not? You know, it was a level of bold audacity that I had. It was like, I don't see why not. So it worked.
Ariel Brooks asks, does your hair grow a lot during pregnancy? Yes.
Yeah. My hair was growing tremendously, and I had to get it cut off because we had a congressman come. Oh, they talking about you?
Yeah. So
see, why does everyone do that though? Like, I'm natural too, so like, why does everyone just give you natural love but don't give me natural love?
Let me finish, and then you'll know it's not about hair. It's not just about the hair on your head. So
my nails grow too.
A lot of people read that your hair grows a lot, but they don't go further into that. Everywhere your hair grows a lot. Everywhere. Literally everywhere. Your hair, on your head, your eyebrows, your eyelashes, the hair on your face. For some women, I've even read that they start growing more, or they start growing newer facial hair under your arm, vaginal area, your legs, everywhere grows more. Natural all the way says, are you planning a natural or medicated birth? And P.S. you guys are adorable. Thank you. We really appreciate it. We're planning a natural birth as of right now. I'm not ruling out medication because I know I'm not Superwoman. If it gets to the point where I can't handle it anymore, I will go the medicated route. So I think my threshold, I can't even say what or how it will be because I've never had a child before. This is our first child, you know. So.
They say it's close to death. I think my mom said that. My mom said that. She said it's the closest thing to death you ever experienced. So if you can handle dying, there you go. So
I think you'll be a gauge of.
I got you.
Baby Wisdom has asked us a lot of questions, so I'm gonna go down the list. She said, "How did we meet?" We met in high school.
2001, I transferred from Rogers Academy to Benedictine High School, Detroit, Michigan. She was already there.
How long have you been together? We answered that question.
Roughly over a year. We've been married for 2 months.
How much do you two argue on a scale of 1 being Harley to 10 being alive?
I don't know. Could you call them quote unquote? You have to define argument. Because I don't think we don't argue. We just have these discussions. Yeah, it's like it's like awkward silence. Then there's a discussion, and then it's like, all right, I'm going to sleep. Or it's a level of let's figure it out, or agree to disagree.
Yeah. Because we're both we are very strong-willed, both of us. But I think that being in a relationship with two strong-willed people with very strong-willed views, you have to come to a compromise within yourself to say, okay, I'm in this relationship, I need to go ahead and open myself up to another view. What are you doing?
Sorry, got distracted.
Are you watching him poop?
The dog is taking a dump and our neighbors. Oh, she ain't bagged it. That's what I'm talking about. No bagging tag.
Anyway, so yeah, I would say maybe a 2.
Maybe a 2. That's just being, be realistic. We're not gonna say we're perfect.
We're not perfect at all. Yeah. Did you guys go through phases in your relationship, such as the cupcake stage? We're still in the cupcake stage, if you ask me, and we're still going to be in the cupcake stage about 6 or 7 years from now.
I think the cupcake stage is our thing.
Why are you smelling me?
You smelling my deodorant.
Guyon Forever asks, what day are we to give birth? By the way, love you guys. Love you too. We are scheduled to give birth on the 10th of August, but nobody really knows.
I'm calling July.
Lashane Denise, how long have you been doing your long distance relationship? And after deciding to live together, how was the experience?
Let's backtrack after that long dinner that we had for our first date. So then I had to convince her that I was actually a really nice guy and I wasn't just out here wrong. I finally convinced her to let's meet up and let's hang out for Valentine's Day. So we had a snowstorm here in Raleigh. I flew out to San Diego.
We had been
we've been talking more frequently.
Yeah.
Via one of the things that we did, we utilized technology. So that probably lasted between, let's call it September to May. April. September to April. And then she came down in May and she never left.
Yeah, so 2013 to April 2014. So that's how we did, the long distance. Of course, when we made it official, we, communicated a lot more. And then I was supposed to come out to North Carolina for the summer just to spend with him, and I never left. So I'm currently still spending the summer.
It's a very long summer. We pretty much just turned to a very long summer.
Yeah, it's a really, really long summer, which is kind of cute. I think it. And the experience with moving in together, it wasn't an experience. It wasn't. I think the only thing different for me was to live with a guy. I've never lived with a guy before besides my dad, so that was the only difference. But still, it's easy for me to adapt to change. Shout out to the military for that.
I just got my some of my duties have been relinquished.
Yes.
So like like washing clothes and cooking, like that stuff. I don't even know. That's kind of foreign to me now.
Yeah, he does it. He does the cooking every now and again.
Yeah. So that's the only thing really.
I want to say this: we're not experts in relationships.
No.
We're only going off of our experience.
Yes.
But if you do want advice, we have no problem with giving you our point of view or our take.
We'll give you our perspective from our lens.
Corner gaze point of view.
You want to get that out again? That was a tongue twister for you.
What did I say? The corner gaze point of view. Or you can say it.
On that note, guys.
Okay. Okay, so this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you have any, but yes, thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. We really appreciate you. Yes. Oh, and if anybody has channels or anything, we love to follow new people and see other people's families and life and things like that. So, yes. See you guys in the next video. Bye.